Welcome to an episode of I went back and did the chalk and I got it, and then I
lost everything.
I tried up to charismatic. So now we're doing but Shima should be in here.
Ooh, the red light district.
Hi.
Let's hang out.
Come on, let's get going.
I'm gonna wine and dine ya.
Now that you mention it.
Oh, I forgot to mention. But we're meeting up with some fangirls today. All thieves are supposed to have some special ladies, right? You say anything about Majima's. Oh.
I'm already taken.
What?
Huh? It's too late to cancel them. I've already confirmed with them.
Actually,
Basically, I met some cool girls on the fan site, and we thought it'd be fun to do an in-person meetup. Oh, that reminds me. They think we're just part of the fandom. So I made up this whole story about how we stumbled onto the fan site one day. So let's stick to that. Don't spill the beans, okay?
I'm a phantom thief.
Let's tell them the truth. Well, I want to, but not everyone's as good as keeping a secret as I am. Let's err on the side of caution here. Either way, you should be excited about this. Mingling is your... I thought that was a person. Mingling with your royal... Mingling! Fuck!
Mingling!
I'm like, yeah, the chick is named Mingling! Mingling with your loyal supporters is a noble cause indeed. Plus, I remember how I said I helped publicize the Phantom Thieves? This is just the beginning. Well, to be honest, I've never actually met someone from online in person. I wonder if I'll be able to do it right. I did a lot of lots of research though. I know all about footing the bill and buying desserts for the girl. Apparently, if things go well, you might even take her home. Yeah. It's way past our meeting time. Hello? It's the guy you met on the fan site. About a meetup.
huh?
You're still at home? What about your friend? Oh, yeah, no, we'll be waiting here. Wait, is that a train announcement? I could swear I just heard someone say Shibuya over a loudspeaker. Are you close by? Huh? Oh, no, I'm not calling you a liar.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe next time.
Was that mingling?
So, Mingling fucking ditched. Both of them apparently got sick. I'm just gonna stay home. Seems like they were really into the idea on the forum. Oh well, my bad. I was so busy with all the new forum posts, I didn't have time to really vet them too much.
Don't overwork yourself.
No.
Don't worry, I'm not. This was just a learning experience.
Okay, got it. He doesn't like when we treat him respectable.
Yeah. But all this aside, I have some really good info ready for you guys. I won't let you down. I'll prove just how useful I can be to the Phantom Thieves. Shima seemed extra motivated. Le Lune. What's this supposed to turn out like this, though? I bet those girls would never have flaked on me if they knew I'm friends with the real-life Phantom Thieves. Ugh. Being a guardian of justice isn't so easy, huh?
Let's go home.
Bye!
You don't go home. You're not coming home with me.
Oh, Mommy, sorry for dragging you out for no reason.
I killed those girls.
I finally met up with Mingling. People apparently typically use an alias online, so a lot of them don't hold back when they comment. I thought it was going to be a great opportunity to hear their opinions on the Phantom Thieves. It's always better to hear that kind of stuff in person, right?
Of course.
Right? I knew you'd feel the same way. Man, we really could have Really met some got some really valuable information. Alright, I'll get back to modding. Trust me, everything's gonna turn out awesome. See ya! Main lane is ding ding, the bell. You know what I mean?
Thanks for that rap.
Yeah. Hey! Did you know there's gonna be a summer festival in Odaiba?
Summer festival, huh? How can anyone eat so much fatty food when it's so hot out?
Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's hot out that we all eat that meat. Come on, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. Psh, ow! Summer festival, huh? You think they'll have any A5 beef there? Ah,
It's called Wagyu.
well, you should worry about the finals first. Once those are open, once those are over, it'll be summer vacation, so stay focused.
Those are tomorrow, not today.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news.
Yeah. They've really taken off since the whole Kamoshida thing. Legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them.
And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good. The police should take notes. Oh, okay.
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, a mysterious group that changes people's hearts. I recall there were similar rumors back during the business with Kamoshida-kun. Help the weak crush this strong, truly a modern legend of the gentleman thief. In the long history of humans, gentleman thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. A Mamiyaku.
This is me. This is my summer outfit. What do you think?
This is how I plan to dress next week. What do you think? And that's how I hold my children. Picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon?
Yeah.
Do you know the answer?
Use case persona.
He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did? Smoked weed. Thievery.
This is it. Correct.
Because we're thieves.
I suppose that could be a good way to figure out stuff.
Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular and some called him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Because we boil our skin off while taking it. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media like kabuki and novels.
Nice going.
However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi?
Yeah, Hideyoshi.
His campaign had failed. Propaganda by the government to sully his name. Gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, Robin Hood, most heroes and gentlemen, thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Let's just make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. But before that, you need to study for the exams. I will study tomorrow. Beep bop beepity boo. Beep bop beepity bee.
It's open.
Come in.
Welcome.
Oh, the student council president, Nijima-san, correct?
False.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
That's not my real name.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was not.
Oh, no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're a student council president, I'd rather they didn't enforce you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it.
But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Right, so I shall. You're sounding a little more like the counselor in here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Well, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
How big is the African slug?
Is it a European swallow or an African swallow? I don't know that.
Oh, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I've always have to turn to others for help.
Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support team.
Indeed. Especially lately. I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays.
Did something go wrong for you?
Yeah.
I had an awful dinner with my sister. But it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should.
You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much.
Adults who should be protecting me? Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me.
You think so? You live alone with your older sister, I see.
Oh yeah, because my dad was a cop and he was killed.
Pardon my saying so, but it seems like you've been through quite a lot.
But
Honestly, it only felt like the norm to me. But our lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too.
Do you still remember them? Your parents?
Yes.
hey, so
Not as much as about my mother, admittedly, but my father without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may well have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
No.
Oh.
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon well. Of course, I'd never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing now, pushing towards the future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be there to support you. Though my skills are pretty limited.
Thank you. I appreciate the kind words.
hey,
She's dead. I'll be ready for your exams. It'll be pretty sad if the leader of the Phantoms got bad grades. Hey, this one's super special. It's not even anywhere on the phone yet. Anyway, do you remember that bully Daisuke Takanashi whose heart you changed earlier? Well, it turns out there was someone pulling the strings this whole time. It seems like Takanashi didn't have a choice but to listen to what this guy told him to do. But ordering someone to bully other people is a pretty crappy thing to do, isn't it?
It's horrible.
What? It's totally unacceptable. This person has to be somewhere in our school, right? You should go take a look around. In the meantime, I'll secretly do a little more research too.
Inconceivable.
It's inconceivable. If we want to go after this target, we'll need a name. Let's go investigate the school. The one who bullies bullies.
I am the one who bullies bullies. It's not the bullies you should be scared of.
A bully comes up to a bully and tells him to bully. You think that's of me? No, I am the one who bullies. You remember the target that we had in Mementos, the one about the mastermind about the bullying? If the target is a student in shooting, then they could be nearby. We should gather some information. I can't remember who it is. Is it this guy? Yeah. You sure about that? I can't imagine you want me to release this video of you stealing.
Fine. Just stop making me bleed people dry, Sakota.
Hey, you really did did all that on your own. You really want me to show this to your teachers, huh, Takanashi-kun? Another word out of you and I'll debut your film to the whole world. The Yoshimori Sakota tapes. It will be a huge hit.
Come on, you made me do it, damn it.
So a bigger jerk was pulling the strings all along. We gotta do something about this. Alright. Hey, Takanashi-kun. Let's go grab something to eat. What's that? You wanna pay? Well, if you insist, thanks.
Damn it.
Do I have an emperor persona? I do. Fuck. Fuck. What day is it?
The 12th.
Okay. Yusuke!
Hello?
I can see you. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.
Indeed.
In addition to the exhibition aspect of the show, there was also an evaluation portion. I believe my piece truly stands out among the sea of art here, and yet nobody has come to see it. Perhaps they are so afraid of the truth held within that they dare not take a closer look.
What is this supposed to be? There's a dark, almost sinister aura emanating from it. The title is Desire. I see no desire here. I understand now. This area is for students. The artist likely decided to paint this on a whim. Indeed, there is neither elegance nor emotion in this piece. Come, dear. There are much more detailed paintings over there.
There is no need to worry. I am not bothered in the slightest. It was nothing more than the drivel of unrefined commoners. I need to pay any mind to them. As long as those who are in the know understand my work, I will be happy.
This is...
Look, a knowledgeable patron has arrived. I would like your opinion, sir. What are your thoughts on this piece?
I can see quite clearly why it was accepted into the exhibit. The technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best.
What did you say?
How dare you!
Are you the artist? The title is listed as Desire, but that idea is quite overused. Some may even call it stale. If you want to paint an abstract work with such an old theme, you must inject some individuality into it.
What?
Take another look. Try to remove yourself from the artist's bias. The brushstrokes are splendid given your age. But does this painting really tell you anything? It is empty, devoid of meaning. I suggest you take a more critical eye to your work in the future if you truly want to progress as an artist.
My work is empty. Don't let him bother you. What a dick! Don't let him bother you. Indeed.
Why?
Why? I put my heart and soul into this piece, captured the very essence of desire. It was supposed to lay bare the reality of the world. Perhaps he was right. It may be empty after all. These colors, these brushstrokes, They do not convey the true meaning of desire, only my conception of it. I haven't captured desire. Desire has captured me.
How could this be?
How could I have fooled myself into believing otherwise? It is as though I've been forsaken by the gods of art. This grave mistake shall be the end for me. Eddie?
Stand up.
But what is going to happen to me now? Without art, what will remain of my being? This isn't like you. And
Agreed.
I am in position now. You are correct.
I'm at your mercy.
Surrender myself to fate only after one failure will be very much unlike me. Still, being criticized by someone with such a keen eye is truly painful.
Okay.
But it is all the more reason I must break out of my slump. I must prove my ability to him. That's the spirit. I will start by painting. After that I will paint, beyond which I shall paint even more. That is the only way I will learn to capture the essence of emotion. After all, you can only accomplish so much in using logic to analyze the contents of the heart. I hope you will allow me to continue my skill card services as well, then. I shall conquer this.
No, you're fired. I'm sorry. It can't be any other way. You're done for. Get out of here.
I'll now changing the story. It would no longer be any of the story cutscenes.
I mean, that's what I thought. It's actually beautiful.
I actually cried.
A slump.
Then I apologize for causing a scene earlier. That one gentleman's critique made me fully realize what I've been lacking. Now my path is clear. I will simply keep on drawing. Drawing. I'm going to have 10 pieces finished up by end of today.
I'm gonna be drawing.
That's the spirit. Huh. If anything, I should be doing more. I'll do anything to escape this slump. With your support, I was able to pick myself up rather quickly today. I hope that this doesn't discourage you from joining me again. I will get past this. Sorry for taking so much of your time. We'll meet again soon. Love you. Oh. He hung up.
He left me. He left me.
Already pretty late. I should head home.
Yo.
Have you found a girlfriend here? If you have, make sure you report to me. Got it?
I'm dating an old woman.
Did you want to talk to me? Oh, he wants to study. Crossword!
Hey!
Many students' greatest love.
Variables.
Variables. I love variables.
Vacation.
There you go. The most popular vacations for both school and business take place in the summer. The length of time off depends on the prefecture. Japan also has another vacation period in the autumn. It lasts 3 to 7 days, significantly shorter than summer vacation, but still much beloved.
All right.
Nice.
What is vacation? I've never been.
Whenever you go to the YMCA.
What's a YMCA? I've never been to it.
I believe it's a song by the village people.
Oh, that one where you
Fortune!
that one where you can get a blowjob at the bathroom?
Yes. Oh, I do have fortune, but... No! Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep. You!
Is this?
Talk to me! Talk to me!
Good evening.
Hello there, Mifune Sensei.
Yeah.
I can't wait for today's session. Your last prediction was practically perfect. By the way, who is this boy?
Oh, you needn't mind him. That's just my apprentice. If anything, you can think of him as a human-sized stuffed animal. I mean, look how fluffy his hair is. Hmm?
Wait, so he's okay with working for a woman? Even though he's a guy? Something like that is just unthinkable in my line of work.
I take that to mean something has happened with your job?
Yes, a male coworker of mine was given all the credit for a successful project I poured my soul into. And do you know what my boss told me? He said it was just the natural order of things because I'm a woman.
Terrible.
That's why I'm thinking of leaving and starting up my own business. I've actually been planning for some time. I'm not sure if we'll be able to find a foothold in the market though.
Here we go.
In that case, let's ask the tarot. Show us the truth, oh divine power.
She died.
Oh, well, you will die instead. Starting a business. Yes, I've seen everything. The cards have appeared in reverse.
Is this?
In other words, it seems as though your business is doomed to failure.
No. What should I do?
Oh no. What can I possibly do? I'm sorry, but in this case it appears your fate is inescapable.
Inescapable?
What are your thoughts? Were you even listening?
What shall we do?
What should we do to help this woman who is oppressed by the savagery of a male-dominated work environment? Encourage her!
Change her boss's heart.
What?
Well, it's a little idealistic to expect that will actually work. Incidentally, what would you say if you wanted to encourage her? Hurrah! Overturn your fate! Don't be so irresponsible. That's simply not an option. How can you expect her to overturn that which is inescapable?
Overturning fate? That's right. I don't have to follow the rules of this oppressive society. I can do it. I'll reshape every aspect of my inequity industry.
Antiquated.
Whatever. Industry. My mind is made up. I'm going to quit my job and set off on my own private business venture. And even if I fail, at least I won't be wasting away doing busy work for that sexist bastard anymore. Thank you, young man. You'll excuse me, Miss Mifune Sensei.
Huh? You're far too irresponsible, Imamiya-san. Your misfortune has already been made clear. The cards will surely back me up on that. What the fuck? It seems the secrets of cards have changed. Your financial future is now appearing as extremely successful. What did you do? Are you psychic? Did you use your powers to change the order of the cards? My divine power is capable of sending people like you down to the depths of hell, you know? Yes, that has to be it. That's the only way this could happen. Fate cannot be changed. Fate is absolute. That is how it must be. Open your mind to change. That may not be such a bad idea, but if that possibly were the truth, how would I keep my Holy Stone business intact?
Stop selling salt, that's how you can do it.
Anyway, maybe I should start selling pepper instead. You've changed the flow of destiny twice now, both times coming before my very eyes.
Hopeful.
It seems this verification process is turning out to be much more meaningful than I expected.
All right.
Yes.
You'll come back again soon, right? Promise me!
No.
Bye.
Bye!
Swear to me.
Swear to me. Hi. Is this Imamiya-san? I'm just not convinced about what happened today. So, I'm going to get right to my question. You're currently standing right in front of your house, correct? Of course I am. See? That's exactly what my reading told me. Fate is absolute after all. If everyone could reverse their fate as easily as flipping a table, life would be easy. This is why I believe I need to conduct these verifications with you. So, please promise me you'll stop by my booth again. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Oh god, it's exams time!
Yo.
Sup? Just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon. I heard there's gonna be shit like kebab steaks, the hot stuff.
Like me.
Dude, I'm so pumped! Is there nothing but meat? Is there nothing but meat? Well, duh. What else would you want? Oh man, can't stop thinking about meat. Piping hot, juicy.
Meat.
Meat! Oh man, now I'm hungry. Let's get going already.
All the news on Konoshiro has distracted me from studying.
So what if she's an honor student? Why should she get special treatment?
Results a lot matter, you know?
I heard the Phantom Thieves might be from our school.
That can't be true. It would be funny if it was, though. Oh, yeah.
Duh.
Today is the first day of your final exams. Begin! If angle C is 28 degrees and angle A and D are 88 degrees, what is the angle of B and E?
C is 28, angle A and D are 88. 74.
Oh, you actually got it. No, 64. Dummy.
Ooh, we can do this.
See, an essay question? This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Explain the history of Bowsy. Bowsy in this hot weather? Well, never mind. I think this came up in class. They were invented by that famous guy from Romance of the Three Kingdoms, right?
Shui Lang.
Yeah, Huge Wayne. Yeah, the strategist of Shu. I think the story was about a river overflowing somewhere Huge Wayne visited. And they were offering something to quell the river.
It was because of his wang. It was skull. It was heads.
That's it. A crazy story. And that's how he came up with the Bowsy, right? This master strategist came up with the Bowsy too?
Offer them instead of heads.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Bowsy were invented as an offering to a river spirit that replaced the tradition of offering severed heads.
Yep.
You finished it, Tom. Time is up! Give up already. Oh god, Hakechi, lol.
Now everyone.
Write the name and genus of this organism.
It's a king crab.
Ooh, we can do this.
What happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time?
The government collapsed.
No, it caused confusion in the economy.
Ooh, we can do this.
No, it all collapsed.
No, like the building, it collapsed. It was a good architecture.
Let's get started.
Thank you, Bryce. What is the English equivalent of the Norwegian idiom raining witches?
Raining cats and dogs. Raining puppies.
Ooh, we can do this.
Which of the following is another name for the sumen noodles traditionally eaten on Tanabata?
Demon.
Ooh, we can do this.
Alright, only one incorrect? And that was math. You only got the math question wrong. Fucking hypocrites! These fucking hypocrites, man.
Nice. My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there. Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right? Say, would you happen to have some free time right now?
No.
There's something I'd like to discuss.
Damn it.
I promise it'll just take a
You
moment.
don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
In your
I
flip-flops.
know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick.
He's wearing flip-flops.
It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
Do you need counseling?
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it.
Take on
Okay,
me.
here goes.
Yeah. Am I able to hit this note? Ah!
Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations.
For whom the bell tolls.
They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment
Time
from
passes
people
by.
so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
They'll turn on them.
You're saying their expectations will turn into anger and scorn, right? Yep, that's definitely true. When you work as a counselor,
No. He's not talking about Makoto. But yeah, that does apply to Makoto, but he's not talking about Makoto.
you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
A catchy coup. This may not be the job for you.
You could be right. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a counselor. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Like what? Tell me.
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment.
Snacks?
This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
Is that really a change of heart?
Good point. You're right. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you. And enjoy your vacation.
Mwah.
He's standing up. He just kissed his crotch.
Yeah.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever, it's over with
Perfect
now. Who cares
score.
about that anymore?
BUG beats me.
What's real important is the Phantom Thief's popularity. Ain't it amazing?
Kinda feels like our time's finally here.
I have even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up! The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
You sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Now for the weather.
Next up is the weather. It seems to be will continue to have localized torrential rainstorms all through next week. If you're heading outside, be prepared for sudden changes in the weather. Time just flew by today, huh? Huh?
I should
Huh?
write something.
You're fucking useless.
Let's go to bed.
In the next episode! Oh, that's not what you're talking about?
Hey, it's me.
Sorry for calling so late. I wanted to ask you about that summer festival. You remember the one I told you about? I think so. Let me sleep!
Come on, man.
Well, I know. So, damn it, come on. The whole thing with the kebabs.
So, like...
I completely...
Oh, it's that scene. Okay. I know what scene's gonna come up then.
I completely spaced out on it until now, but the festival's tomorrow. So, you want to go? Fine.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I knew you'd be down. On me.
Ooh.
Let's make sure we invite Yusuke too. He's always down to chow.
You're gonna hear a great Yusuke line tomorrow.
I did just remember they said it might rain tomorrow though. Yeah, whatever. No way it's gonna rain on a day like this. See you tomorrow.
How would he know whether or not it'll rain? Sheesh. All worked up over a silly little festival. Full of food. Of all kinds. Well, I suppose you deserve to enjoy yourself. But be sure to keep a low profile, okay?
Let's turn in for the night.
Oh, and no sleeping in, got it? I'm gonna skip breakfast for this.
Cat, if you don't move, I'm sleeping on top of you.
That's today!
And it's a heat wave.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh god! It's like they just sit in the roller coaster at full speed. That's what it sounds like. What is the temperature? It's 78. It's not that hot.
Why? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Sure, you need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now. And I'd like for you to lend a hand
good
in
idea.
bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Well, I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here.
I'm starving.
It's so hot.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours.
Yours.
And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look.
Except for,
Is that non bread for 14 bucks?
I think that's sausage.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, thank God. Ooh. But we could get some beer for $7.
With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
Oh no.
A TV crew, huh?
We better not stand out.
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Ah, let's interview those three.
Ah!
Push him down. Push him down. Push the camera crew down. Yeah!
Oh, oops! Oh, what a mistake.
What the?
What do we do?
Ninja vanish. Let's make a run for it.
That would just make us appear even more suspicious.
Ah, Jesus!
They got us.
Oh, hell.
He wound up like he was
Hammer
gonna
up.
punch her.
Real cringy comments, I can't use any of the footage.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Well, thank you very much for your
The
time.
director's like, no, no.
Yeah.
Oof, that was too close.
That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
That's a very good delivery from Matthew.
That was truly cringeworthy.
That was truly cringeworthy.
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to
He
be
put his
okay.
heart and soul into that line.
Yeah.
More important than that, though, it's time
The
to get
writers
some
were like,
meat.
what is a line that Yusuke would not say?
Yeah.
That is truly cringeworthy.
Oh, right, my kebab. The lines for the food stalls.
And they
were
sat
even
there
more
like,
insane than the
genius!
heat.
Who's the voice actor we got
Standing
reading
around
this
sweltering
line?
heat was rather trying.
Matt Mercer.
Yeah. Even though we're Japanese people writing the script. Oh man, I love Matthew Mercer.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
I mean, they
I
might
didn't
have.
even eat breakfast this morning.
I'm
Starting to get lightheaded.
I think he's pretty popular all around and everywhere.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
I like how we actually didn't get meat. We got something cold to eat. It's because we're together.
That's pretty poetic, dude.
Thank
Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
Oh, sorry.
No.
I heard they're building some kind of.
Didn't
huge
realize I left my
stadium
zipper
or something
down.
Nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
The stadium. Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go. So that's it? It barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
Alright. In America, this would take 14 years to build.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
Jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing
Oh,
to do
God, he's
here.
peeing on
You
your
wanna go grab
back.
a bite somewhere?
Look at him raise his leg.
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Water.
Ah,
Water,
in that
Mr.
case,
Rango.
probably ought to just call it quits
Water.
for today.
Water.
Cool, cold,
Isn't that Yoshizawa?
refreshing.
Water.
Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meat earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home?
Go on ahead without me.
I don't think I can make it.
See you then.
Yes, catch you later.
Ugh. Yusuke, don't try to talk hip.
Senpai?
It grosses me out.
Or does it?
What a pleasant surprise.
Well,
Did you come to see the stadium
follow me
too?
to my trap.
Same here.
You've activated my
I needed
trap
to give myself a
card.
pep talk.
Pep talk?
Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it? I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
God. I just ate.
Kasumi's eyes look a little red and puffy. It may be best to accompany her. I mean...
That was delicious.
I just had a coffee. What did I just witness?
I'm always like this after a meet. In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
So the meat's done?
Simply put, it was a disaster. I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
I thought it was for gymnastics, but it was actually a spelling bee, so...
Is it more of a mental thing?
I think that's a big factor. Something similar
Is it-
happened to me
is
in
it-
middle school.
is it
but back
your
then,
fault?
I had someone by my side that kept me going.
Yeah, it is, basically.
Who do you mean?
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident.
This
I
spring.
promised her we'd
I
take
was
the
in an
gold for our
accident.
routines across the world.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell her.
But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately.
Was the, driver kind of sexy? His glasses?
Black fluffy hair.
I've
Here's
really
a
been
cat.
throwing myself into practice,
I'd have a cat.
but I wonder if even that won't be enough.
It's not over yet.
Senpai, you're right. It's just getting started. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you?
I don't want to date you.
Okay, no more
I have my
pretending.
eyes set on a doctor.
There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can. Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged, mind, body, and spirit. Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
Bye! Who do you think they're gonna target the next?
They only go after bad guys, right? We have nothing to worry about.
Apparently, if you post a request on the forum, they'll do what you say.
If they're taking out bad guys, it's fine by me. Keep it up.
Well, why don't we even need the police anymore? Hello?
Finally awake.
How could you, Amamiya?
How could I what?
You were going to a summer festival. Why didn't you invite me?
What did you say?
How does Mishima know about that? They're showing it on TV. Something about it being hot in December or saying sweets are to die for? There's some people in comedy saying some really crazy stuff.
This shit failed. We'll get him next time.
What are you talking about? Well, my point is, the next time you guys are going out to have fun, can't I come along too? I'm the Fantasies producer, you know?
Oh, man.
Kidding me? Hope Lady On and the others haven't found out. Juice! It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday. Juice. Give me juice.
Sunday.
Sunday. Give myself some knowledge.
Some juice.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Get out of my way, Mishima!
Is this? What shall we do?
I need charm. Give me some charm. I want to be charming. Come on.
Now.
Charm. My charm. Okay.
What do you think?
Yoshida!
Everyone, good evening. Actually, what's wrong?
What did you ask me here to discuss?
Is this the wrestler?
Yeah.
I heard you met with Kiramoto's grandson.
You have ears to the ground, huh? And to think that he is the candidate the party is backing to ruin my chances of winning.
I'll be completely straight with you, since I already asked you to be my right-hand man. You're currently fighting with the Kuramoto group.
What?
You're fighting with Mr. Kuramoto.
I have ambitions of my own, you know. I owe him for all he did for me, but I don't want him to have influence over me forever. All the more, now that he's secretly working with the Diet members from other parties. I know he asked you to join his group, but I think you should decline his offer. I want to keep you on a leash, so you won't reveal any damaging information. The real culprit of these expense misappropriation case you were blamed for is old man Kuramoto.
What in the world?
What did you say?
I searched through the party offs, the records. Party off the record. Parties off the record, Jesus. Accounts from 20 years ago, there's no doubt. Can you still forgive him? He led you into a political world and kicked you out in the worst way.
Why?
Seems he bought his popularity, and as a result, he was having some serious financial trouble.
I see.
It sounds as if you're saying this is my opportunity to clear my name. And so, you need an answer from me on whether or not I'll be your right-hand man, yes?
His own grandson has already tried to persuade you, therefore I can't wait any longer. If you join me, you can accuse Kuramoto of his crime. You can clear your name and put no good Torah behind you. This is his best and last chance.
Join with Masashita, and take my revenge against Mr. Kuramoto, or drop out of the election.
Don't do it.
I see. So that's how you truly feel about this. Masashita, I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse.
You have no conceivable reason to refuse.
My goal is not to become a member of the Diet. Fuck. My goal is to become a member of the Diet, not a right-hand man. I will not cast aside my beliefs. On that, I stand firm.
This information would be the deciding factor in taking down Kuramoto.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I'm simply offering you a deal I assumed you might decline it. Very well. Please forget it. I apologize for bringing it up so suddenly. I'll talk to the party and provide support for your next speech about the Phantom Thieves.
Why are you doing this?
I don't want to debate about the Phantom Thieves. I simply want to draw attention to them. And you can assert your innocence there on a grand stage. To be frank, I'll be happy as long as Kuramoto Group's influence diminishes. Amami Yakun, don't speak a word of this to anyone. For both our sakes. Very well then.
It feels like I'm caught in the crossfire of a political conspiracy. My friend is trying to take advantage of me, while my former mentor is trying to win me over. To achieve my dream, I have to set aside my beliefs. What should I do?
Stick to your beliefs.
Yes.
You're right. Betraying myself means betraying my supporters, which also means betraying you. For some reason, just talking with you always makes me make up my mind. It's as if my heart is being manipulated. Perhaps. If the Phantom Thieves truly do exist, then I'm sure they're very much like you. Gotta get the knife! Get the knife! For some reason, you stood by me. Oh, good Tora. I didn't have any supporters.
Actually,
I've been thinking about this for a while, actually. You must have experienced cruelty and injustice in this life. I could tell by the look in your eyes. That's why I sense your desire to help the weak. And the strength to stand up to the hecklers, the Mashishita and the Kuramoto's grandson. You're no ordinary high school student. I know that, even I know that much.
hey,
Would you care to talk about it?
Not good with that. Sorry.
Just a joke. Sorry, I crossed the line there. I've always lacked restraint in these situations. See what I did there? I would leave the tension by making fun of myself. Think of it as an advantage technique for winning people over.
All right.
Well, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
you're right.
Alright then. Well, I'll at least make good use of Mashishita's help setting up my next speech. I feel like I'll be able to fully express my beliefs if you were there with me.
I shall ask you again another
We can
time.
discuss it again at the speech. I got charm!
I got charm. I got charm. Do you have charm?
Well then, I'll see you again.
No.
Great work
you
today.
don't.
Thank you for tagging along today. Goodness, I've gotten you wrapped up in my whole messy past now. I told you before, becoming a Diet member shouldn't be your only goal in life. I still stand by those words, of course, but what are your thoughts on what happened today? Say you were in my shoes. Could you say with all confidence that you wouldn't be swayed by such a lucrative deal? Humans are easily swayed. One glimpse of a temptation could be all it takes to make us forget our principles. That is why you must never forget what's truly important to you. You understand?
I'll never forget that.
Good. Life is full of tough decisions. I can only hope today's lesson will nourish your growth. Well, the real battle begins now. I need to devote myself to this fully. After all, I can hardly afford to disappoint you. Alright, see you next time. I'll be counting on you. Mwah.
Oh my god.
Stop talking to me! I'll do this conversation in
The next episode.
Watch this episode of Persona 5. Make sure to subscribe and up. I'm going to wishes.
Every day.
Bye bye.